Well, hello everyone. My name is Dar Rath, and I'm the pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. And each week I'm bringing you a message of 5 minutes or so of things written by different authors, different stories, different messages. And this week, the story is from a book called Flowers in the Wind, written by Robert Coos. The story is actually a story called Youth, and it's an adapted version written by Samuel Ullman. And here is the story. Youth is not a time of life, it is a state of mind. It is not a matter of rosy cheeks, red lips, and supple knees. It is a matter of the will, a quality of the imagination, a vigor of the emotions. It is the freshness of the deep springs of life. Youth means a temperamental predominance of courage over timidity of the appetite, for adventure over the love of ease. This often exists in a person of 60 more than, say, a youth of 20. Nobody grows old merely by living a number of years. We grow old by deserting our ideals. Years may wrinkle the skin, but to give up enthusiasm wrinkles the soul. Worry, fear, self-distrust bows the heart and turns the spirit to dust. Whether 60 or 16, there is in every human being heart the lure of wonder, the unfailing childlike appetite of what's next, and the joy of the game of living. In the center of your heart and my heart, there is a wireless station. So long as it receives messages of beauty and hope and cheer and courage and power from men and women from the infinite, so long are you young. When the aerials are down and your spirit is covered with the snows of cynicism and the ice of pessimism, then you are grown old, even at 20. But as long as your aerials are up to catch waves of optimism, there is hope you may die young at 80. And I hope 90 or 100. Reverend Coos says, needless to say, this essay contains amazing wisdom. It reminds us to be young at heart, to focus on the now and the future. I'm sure that each of us knows people of the same chronological age who are vastly different in how they act and view life. Those who act old frequently focus on the negatives of life. They talk about what a terrible place the world is, and they long for the good old days and the days of the unbridled racism and polio and wars and evils. Their young-hearted counterparts, however, rejoice at creation. They marvel at having the whole world at their fingertips via the internet. They marvel at the swift pace of science and cures for disease. They are glad that the spotlight is finally being shone on the spiritual cancer of prejudice and discrimination. And they rejoice that the bells of freedom and equality in the world are beginning to peal. They are excited about the limitless possibilities of the human spirit. Our bishop and I were having a discussion one day, and I said to him, Bishop, I'm sort of getting up there a little bit. I don't know how things are going to turn out for me, but I'm getting up there. And he said, oh, Dar, he said, you've got nothing going. He said, this lady in Nova Scotia is 92 and she's still doing worship. So I still have a few years left to go for sure. Reverend Coos says, we would not worry so much about where we should live or where we should go to college or what occupation we should enter or whom we should marry. We would say, I'm making the right decision with what I have at my disposal. Make our decisions and never look back with regret. If we fall down, so what? We simply say, what can I learn from this experience? And then grow in wisdom and strength. So there's a wonderful message for you today, something to think about. So thanks for taking 5 and blessings on your day.